Roll.
It's Raj Pablo in Mumbai and in a town where news is set from one to four. Raj Pablo in Bombay, now in a town where there are announcements made every single day. One of the things that's caught the entire industry a buzz is when two stalwarts of the industry get together and make a film. And we're lucky, aren't we, Pablo?
We are indeed. We just had a word with Nikkhil. Nikkhil said that John himself had something to tell us, something special that's happening. Welcome, by the way, John.
Hello, John. It's John
nice
Abram, by the way.
It is him in person.
And no, we did not punch him. That is from the set.
It's all part of the set.
Yes.
All part of the makeup. Right, so who's going to make the announcement? Are you guys going to tell us what's happening tomorrow?
So tomorrow, I think. Actually, today. So I've been working on a film script for the last 3 years, and it's about the BATLA HOUSE encounter, which is a very important police operation that took place in 2018 in Delhi, and it's the story of a police officer, the most decorated police officer in India. His name is Sanjeev Kumar Yadav, and he led the police encounter. And while John and I were working on SATYAMEVA JAYATE, John said, "What are you doing next?" And he had some ideas, and I had some ideas, and we got around talking. And I said, why don't you hear about BATLA HOUSE? And he said, "Yeah, sure. I heard about BATLA HOUSE. I know about it. What about that?" So I have the rights. I want to make a film about the guy who was responsible. So he said, narrate it to me. And I remember he was very ill, and I was very upset that I had to narrate to him. He was very ill. And I kept thinking to myself, is he going to fall asleep? And I think he had a migraine. And I kept
were you in bed with a hot water bottle, with your headache pills? And
so I narrated him, and he just looked. And I think the best thing that I have felt in a very long time is, in both cases, in the case of SATYAMEVA JAYATE, like I was saying earlier, that when Bilal told me John is going to call him in 2 days, I told him all the actors say they will call him in 2 days. And he said, he called in 2 days and he said, "I'm doing the film." And with BATLA HOUSE, we finished having the conversation. And he said, "I'll call you in the evening." And he called me in the evening, he said, "I'm doing the film." So yeah, John and I are going to start doing BATLA HOUSE.
Why BATLA HOUSE? Why is this so important for you?
But I think when Nikkhil actually, first of all, the incident is very interesting. It's a true life incident. But when Nikkhil narrated it to me, as much as we speak about it, the script is at least to the power of 10 better than what we're talking about right now. It's a very intriguing script. It's something really close to the way Nikkhil narrated. His eyes light up when he talks about it. So it is very intriguing and very engaging when I heard the whole thing. And I'm really thankful to Nikkhil actually because I worked with him on Salame Ishq, and I've seen the way he directs, and the fact is I'm also a very big fan of his, so it's nice to be working with someone who puts in that kind of faith in you. And I feel this because he's done D-Day,
yes,
I've done Madras Cafe, and BATLA HOUSE is pretty much in that space, but I would say it's far more commercial than both of them.
Do you see him as an emotional director, even with a subject matter like this?
Yeah, I think if there is, he's made Kalmo now. You can't
get more emotional
than that.
Yeah. And for me, one of the most emotional tracks in Salame Ishq was the Vidya and John track.
Totally.
It was a beautiful track. Every time anybody who saw the film turned around and said that should have been in the film itself. I remember Kishore Lulla Veera was telling me that why can't we make it into 6 different films, because it was so long in any case. So he said, but I think that for me, although BATLA HOUSE, of course, it talks about the encounter and talks about the operation. The interesting part about the script, which Ritesh Shah, who's written Raid, who's written Airlift, and D-Day with me, when Ritesh brought the script to me, he had written it from the point of view of a man who's possibly one of the greatest patriots, modern day patriots. So we're not talking about a Mangal Pandey, and we're not talking about a Bhagat Singh, and we're not talking about You know, the patriots that we as children have all grown up reading about. So we're talking about a modern day patriot, a police officer who was only trying to do his duty and somewhere was blamed for an operation that was seemingly not well planned or seemingly that went wrong. You know, and here he takes the entire blame, but constantly needs to fight for his own credibility and bring back his own. So there is this whole human story within this larger operation that is, and the investigation behind the operation.
Just going back to the narration part of it, I mean, what comes to my mind is, who's more nervous? Were you more nervous narrating it, or John, were you more nervous thinking, am I going to like it?
Nikhil's never nervous.
I'm a good actor.
That's where you get good performances.
He just, so I think that day, imagine, I mean, I've got a migraine issue. And I felt like there were 1,000 hammers pounding down my head. And I heard this and I was intrigued. And I can say this on record, when I was hearing the last half an hour of it, I forgot every kind of pain because I was glued into what's going to happen, what's going to happen, what's going to happen. And it was fantastic because that's how you want a film to end. You want a film to end on a high.
Yeah.
And BATLA HOUSE does exactly that.
So were you visualizing yourself as you narrated, being in it and empathizing and doing this role?
Yeah, see, as an actor you do that. You start, whilst the narration is going on, you start visualizing yourself, you know, dropping your wife off, you're going there, doing this, doing that. So you start thinking of yourself in that role. So it's very interesting.
So as a director and storyteller and writer, you know that you are somewhere moving, being able to achieve what possibly the actor wanted from the script is when post the narration, when they start talking, we should do this, we should try and do this, we'll try and...
So it becomes a journey together.
Yeah, so then immediately he's already picturizing himself in the scenes and the vision that you've been carving for yourself. And it really helps to have somebody like Ritesh Shah who's a tremendous writer. I mean, he came to me with the script and he said that, Nikkhil, you know, you should be the guy who made D-Day. I mean, so Sanjeev Kumar Yadav, who film is based on, so who's the key protagonist of the story, he asked to find out who's directed D-Day, and he asked, they have attached, they got hold of Ritesh, and Ritesh said, you know, you should meet him. You know. So it's a fascinating story.
And what have you seen in John? You're from like Islamic.
So what I love. What I saw with John in Salamish. Yesterday we were shooting for Satyameva Jayate, and some people were asking John when was the last time we did we were shooting a love song.
Yeah.
Part of the love song. Somebody was asking John when was the last time we did a romantic film.
Yeah.
And he said Salamish. You know, so what I love about John is that his physical appearance doesn't lend his character, his softness.
It doesn't overtake the character.
He's physically so big, but actually he is, at the end of the day, a very, very tender human being. And I like that aspect.
Sensitivity.
I like that aspect to try and bring that out.
How's it feel to hear that, John?
Feels nice because we usually talk about work, so it feels nice to hear something like that. So thanks for this interview.
We should be coming more often so you get complimented. We're going to be talking about exactly what we've been doing on the sets of Satyameva in just a little while with your new co-star. But in the meantime, can we say best of luck with the announcement tomorrow, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I think you need a serious dab.
I know, can you see? So during the whole thing, I'm going like...
I'm going to set up the shot.
Yeah.
Okay, just one.